Hi guys, and welcome to Euro Car Show. With a new week comes a new car. And as you can see today we have a Lexus. This one is the 300h, which means, well, it's an hybrid. And without further ado, let's just find out more about the GS model.
The Lexus GS name dates back to 1993 and represents Lexus mid-size luxury car. The GS sits between the more compact IS and their flagship car, the LS. By the way, not so long ago we tested the Lexus IS F Sport, so if you're interested, we'll leave a link at the end of this video. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Looks are subjective, but to me, and I know many will disagree, the GS is a stunning car from every angle, and I love the more aggressive, sharp design. The Lexus GS is a very elegant and robust looking car. Ask anyone on the street and they'll probably mistake it for a full-size luxury vehicle. Let's now talk about one of this car's best features, its interior. I have never felt more at home inside a car. Alright, maybe in the 7 Series, but it's a few ranks above the GS and twice the price, so it shouldn't count here. The cabin is extremely well built. The materials used in the inside are not only of the utmost quality, but the attention to details makes this car's interior one of the best I've ever seen in an automobile of this category. Technology-wise, you get pretty much everything available on the market today. From heated and cooled seats to a widescreen infotainment system that is very easy to use, the GS comes with a bunch of little gadgets that will make your daily commutes that much more pleasant. Oh, just one thing, you might need a little adjustment with the mousepad, but once you get it, it feels very natural to use. Practicality-wise, you'll be able to take your family or friends on longer journeys without them wishing they had stayed at home. And if you need to fit a 5th passenger, the other 2 won't be too bothered. The trunk can carry a fair amount of luggage, but it is indeed smaller than the competition due to the battery pack from the hybrid system. And since we mentioned the hybrid system, I think it's time we tackle the technical specs. The Lexus GS 300h comes with a 2.5 4-cylinder petrol engine and a hybrid powertrain. Together they make around 220 horsepower and 300 Nm of torque. I know what you're thinking now. How fast is it from 0 to 100 km per hour? Well, for the ones interested in that kind of figures, you might end up a bit disappointed or slightly shocked. It will take the GS 300h 9 long seconds to get there, whereas the Jaguar or the German Trio, with their smaller and less powerful diesel engines, will need about a second less. How is this possible, you might ask? Some might blame it on the CVT, which stands for Continuously Variable Transmission, a gearbox meant to be efficient, not aimed at performance. Others might mention the weight of the car due to its hybrid powertrain. For all of you out there, know that there is in fact a remedy for all of the above, and it's called the Lexus GSF. But we'll talk more about it another time. Back to the GS 300h, it makes up for all of its flaws by saving you a lot of money on gas and taxes. The average consumption of this car is rated at 4.4 liters per 100 kilometers, and during our test we never averaged above 5.7 liters per 100 kilometers, which to me is incredibly good for a non-diesel car this size. Oh, and why did I mention taxes? Well, because more and more countries around the world are changing their laws to encourage people to buy electric and hybrid cars. So yes, with hybrid powertrain come, well, tax benefits. Anyway, we have one more thing to cover about the Lexus GS 300h. How does it drive? Let's summarize that. As a cruiser, this car is exceptionally good. Its soundproofing is excellent, and the suspension is great at absorbing bumps. It is by no means a sports car, even though it has a rear-wheel drive setup, but I found out it handled decently in spite of its weight. To conclude this review, I have but one thing to say. I'd really see myself using one of these as a daily driver. Would you?
So that's it for today guys. We thank you very much for watching and we hope you enjoyed our review. We also wish to thank Lexus Belgium for lending us their car. And now I think that's where my job ends and yours begin. So make sure to like our video, comment and subscribe for more. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye bye.